Welcome to Dax's Wasteland Workshop. Yes, you are on the right channel, and you're thinking to yourself, as Dax lost his mind, he's made a car with them darn wheels. Yeah, I was getting a little hovercar burnout and decided to throw some wheels on a car, and I really enjoyed it. For the first time in many years, I was able to finish a car with wheels. I typically will start one and get burnt out. If you stay to the end of the video, I'll show you the last car I made with two wheels. It's my MR2. So stick around to the end of the video and I'll show this one off. But this 39 Ford is my entry for the 2026 Rust Bucket Group Build, hosted by my friend Marcelo over at Mars Garage. Check his channel out. He does many rusted cars like myself, old cars. He likes to do lowriders, does some sci-fi as well. He's got a couple of hover cars. Check his channel out. Mars Garage, great guy. And he was one of the first people that welcomed me when I started the channel, and I always appreciate his kindness. So this is for the group build, the Rust Bucket group build. And the rules are that it just has to be rusty. And I believe you could do any type of vehicle. A few years back, I believe about 4 years ago, I attempted to build this as a resto mod and lost interest quickly. So I was glad to pick it up again and give it a try for this Rust Bucket group build. Really glad I did it. I had a lot of fun working on it this time. I used the chipping technique to do the weathering, and decided just to do the car body, fenders, put new aero on the bottom and the wing. Those will be some of the more modern parts. Rims, of course, visor. Didn't weather those too much, as if they're more new. They've been added more recently. Really quick, my father, when I was growing up, he had a 40 Ford, same body style, in the garage. It was painted with a metallic blue paint job. Never ran, but it was his to-be project car, and I used to sit in it when I was about 6 or 7 years old and pretend I was driving it. And his favorite number was 44. It was his lucky number. And so this is a little dedication to my dad. But man, I tell you what, I really, really had fun working on this. Getting to do something creative, putting a wing on it, lowering it, putting racing wheels on it. Got the exhaust sticking out the back. I don't know if you see that. I had lost the trunk. Remember I said I worked on this a couple years ago? Well, I had obviously lost the trunk. I couldn't find it. And so decided to have the rear wing supported from the frame coming out, and the exhaust would be routed up through the back here. The interior, nothing too special. Painted the steering wheel red. It's really low. Oh, this is interesting. So this is not the first 39 Ford I worked on. I had this one I worked on over 20 years ago. It's been in storage. It's busted. I used it for parts. I took the rear fenders off of this and just added them onto the back of this. So if you can imagine, the original fenders came to about right here. They're very narrow on this car. I added fenders to it to increase the width. This photo shows the amount that was added to the width of the rear end. The wheels and tires are from the 57 Ford Del Rio kit. I haven't built it yet, but I really like the wheels and tires, the size. Yoink! Painted them in a Kaleido Colorworks gunmetal. Added some disc brakes. I didn't have any disc brakes, so I created those out of the backside of a wheel rim. Had to have it in there. Didn't do too much on the interior. Got the little red steering wheel. Added a visor, made that out of styrene. Made the rear wing out of styrene. I may put on some vertical bumper guards. That's the one thing I might still do. Just those little, like a little bumper guard that's vertical here. The tail lights were just chrome sprayed with a transparent red. Fully blacked out the windows. The engine also came out of this car. I had built this engine up many, many years ago. Although it was painted the same color. It was painted this mint green. So I repainted it to put it in here. Didn't do anything suspension wise. There's nothing really to look at on the bottom of it. It's kind of a mess. Did a lot of heavy gluing and shimming and putting pieces in to make this fit right. I had to carve away quite a bit of the fenders to get these to fit. Did the fender flares with Milliput. Created the visor out of styrene. This is just pieces of styrene glued on. Square styrene tube for these little intakes. And sheet styrene for the front air dam. Really had a good time with it. Maybe I'll build a couple more of these resto mod type cars. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. I think it's pretty cool. Hey, let's show off the MR2. And real quick, we'll just go over this one real quick. This MR2 I built, gosh, I'd say 7 years ago. 6, 7 years ago. Bought a pack of decals off eBay, and it was just all kinds of drift decals, and I sticker bombed that door. I don't know if you can see it. That door is completely covered in stickers. Oh gosh, look at that. That's coming off. Made the rear wing. Made the rear diffuser. Made the front air dam out of styrene. And put these little vents in the hood. Increased the size of the intake on the side. The normal one doesn't stick out this far. I pivoted it way out and created a back for it. So we're drawing more air in. Really, I had a good time building this. Hey, look at that. The wheels turn. And more stickers, of course. Fun little build. And that was a look at some wheeled vehicles. Crazy stuff, huh? Who would have thought? Wheeled vehicles on my channel. The disgrace. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I really had a good time with this one. You know, I really enjoyed building this one at the time. This was built, what, 6 years ago. Maybe I'll do it again. Every time I get the hovercar burnout, I'll make a couple of cars that can do actual burnouts. Well, thanks for your time. If you've made it to the end of the video, I appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.